Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, I am Penge, and welcome back to Rimworld, where we continue the tale of our 10 colonists, their 2 muffalo, their 4 but soon to be 6 camels, their 3 chickens, and of course their 2 dogs. And last time out was another relatively peaceful part in Rimworld, and we've been saying this for quite some time now, but Rimworld normally doesn't let you have peace for too long. It will inevitably throw something at you. So we've had quite a few parts now. We've had maybe 2 parts where not much has happened, so I am waiting for something bad to happen. I'm waiting for some sort of terrible raid or an invasion of alien robot monsters or something terrible. So we'll see what happens. But of course, with it being quiet, we were able to just get on with doing some stuff. We were able to just get on with making stuff happen around the base and completing little jobs that we wanted. And the big thing really was that we got this completed. The long-awaited Fabrication Bench is in, and lots of people have been saying in the comments that I should have completed this quite some time ago. In the comments for quite a few videos now, people have been saying get the Fabrication Bench. So there it is. It is in. It's got a lovely comfortable armchair to sit at whilst you work here, because people are here for a long time because it's quite a difficult thing to operate. And I think that is, yeah, there you go, look. So people are using it. There is an unfinished component sitting there. Mags started work on this, but she's left it because, yeah, you know what, that's fine. It's bedtime. It's 11 o'clock at night. You can go to bed, Mags. Come back and finish that at another point. So yeah, that is in. That is in. We've got it currently making components until we've got 20 of them, which is very, very good. Also, we do have 2 make bionic legs in there. We can't do that. we can't do that because we don't have the advanced components. We just don't have that. We've got 3 of them at the moment, and we need 4 to make 1 bionic leg. So to make 2 bionic legs, obviously we're going to need 8 advanced components. Now we'll come to that later on. There might be something that we can do to get some more advanced components, but yes, we'll come to that shortly. We also sort of jigged this room around a little bit. There's some shelves here where items have been placed that support the work that goes on here on the Fabrication Bench. So we've got uranium and we've got some plasteel. Now that it's appeared, there was a bit of a mystery with this. I couldn't understand why I thought we had plasteel. And then when I went to check on the list down here, it wasn't there, but that's because it was in transit, I believe. One of our colonists was moving it from up here to down here. So we've got some plasteel and we've got gold and components and what have you. Also, I think this thing here, this shelf, was moved next to the wall because it was floating around in the middle just there. What else did we do? We put the Treasury in. So we've got a little Treasury down here. There is something we need to do with the Treasury. A few people have pointed this out in the comments. And again, thank you commenting people. And people have said that we need to put an orbital trade beacon in here, because if people come by on the ground, if traders come by on foot, it's fine, we can trade with them, but orbital trade beacons can only deal with things that are within the range of one of these things. Yeah, so if a passing ship comes by, we can only trade with whatever is in the range of one of these beacons. So we need to put a beacon in here, or we won't be able to spend any money on anything. So something could come by with something really brilliant, and we can't spend any of this big pile of silver on it. We can't spend any money because it's not within range of one of these beacons. So we need to get one of those built. So we can do that. I don't imagine that's too complicated. I can't remember what goes into them. It might require components, so we might not get that straight away. And other things were just sort of little quality of life improvements, I suppose. We put auto doors just here, just to make it a bit easier to go in and out of the sort of fridge area. And yeah, just sort of little bits and bobs, really. Just sort of little things to make life a bit better. I think we got those chairs put in front of the lovely big TV, and yeah, we just sort of potted about and got stuff done. I don't really think there was too much going on. We did start working on some stuff here. So we started working on helmets and then flak jackets. So there's a flak jacket here, and a few people in the comments have said we shouldn't make flak jackets. In fact, there's one that we've made, a normal flak jacket. So a few people have said we shouldn't make flak jackets, we should make flak vests. So that's a flak jacket, and that is a flak vest. And people have said, yeah, you don't want to make flak jackets because it impairs the movement of the colonist that's wearing it. So this is like a big jacket with, I guess, sleeves, and it looks like it's got a bit of a collar on it. So they're bigger. So I guess they would provide more armour coverage because there's more of it to cover you up, but obviously it's bigger and a bit bulkier, so it's going to slow them down. This thing is just a vest that just sort of straps around your chest, so it won't cover your arms or anything, but of course it makes you a little bit more nimble. So I wonder if we can actually, can we check that out? So if we look just here, so it says here, offsets when equipped, and movement speed, there we go, so minus, what's the 0.12? minus 0.12 cells per second. Okay, so if we wear a flak jacket, their movement speed is brought down by 0.12 cells per second. So it does slow them down a bit. It does offer some insulation for cold and heat. That's quite interesting. And it offers this kind of level of defense. I don't fully understand. It offers, what, a 40% protection against sharp and 8 against blunt. That doesn't seem very good. And that against heat. But whatever the case, I mean, yeah, it's got hit points in it. So I guess the hit points absorb damage and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's probably a good thing to have. So, yeah, we want to make sure that the movement speed there is minus 0.12. So how much slower do we go if we're wearing ourselves a flak vest? It's the same. Hang on, minus 0.12 and whoa, minus 0.12. Commenting people. I was under the impression from your lovely beloved comments that the flak vests didn't impair their movement quite as much. But it seems to be exactly the same. It seems to be that if they're wearing a flak anything, it affects their movement speed by 0.12, whether it's a vest or a jacket. Okay, that's interesting. I don't really know what to do with that, but there we go. Okay, also it does not insulate as much. There is less insulation on these. In fact, it only insulates against the cold a little bit, and there's no heat insulation at all, I guess because it's smaller. I think they have less total hit points. They absorb less damage. I don't fully understand this sort of thing here either. So it's got 100% sort of protection against sharp damage. Is that right? Okay. We've got invincible armor. Any sharp damage you'll just be completely immune to it. I don't fully understand what those numbers mean. Weren't they a lot? They were a lot lower on the flak jacket, weren't they? Yeah, I don't get that at all. What's going on with these numbers? Why is the flak jacket so terrible at protection against sharp? Whereas the flak vest seems to be invincible against it. Okay, right. Let me read this stuff. Let me see if I can understand vaguely what is happening here. Okay, no, I'm not getting it. Comment section, you're going to have to help me out with this. I don't understand it. It's just sort of meaningless, overly complicated gibberish. I mean, I'm not very good at numbers anyway. I don't do very well with the numbers and the mathematics stuff. But this seems needlessly complicated. There's all sorts of stuff here with base values and quality multipliers. And then when you get attacked, there's a random number generated. If the random number is under half the armor rating, I'm just going to pretend I didn't see that. I'm kind of just going to go for flak jackets because they offer more insulation. I mean, they're a bit easier to put on and off as well. It doesn't really take any, that's not really any great bearing on it. But yeah, they don't impair the movement speed any more than the flak vests. And I just think they've got a higher hit points thing, and they probably cover a bit more stuff as well. I mean, does this thing cover your arms? I don't imagine it covers your arms. No, so that thing covers arms as well. So yeah, it's got more coverage. I think we'll just continue to make flak jackets. And yeah, so if you can explain how the armor works in layman's terms, comment section, that looked really needlessly overly complicated. So yeah, if you could explain how that works, that would be marvelous. And yeah, that's kind of what we did last time. So I think we do have a little job that we might want to do as well, and that is if we go to the world, if we pop over and look at what's going on in the world, just here there is a potential stash of items, and there are 9 advanced components sitting over here. Now, they could be very, very useful. The only thing is, we've never sent anybody out of our little settlement here. We've never sent anybody exploring because the thought of it terrifies me. But we might have to, because 9 advanced components is very, very useful indeed. They're going to be very hard to come by in any other kind of means. And they're just sitting there. They're just sitting there. So we might as well go and get them. The threats are unknown. Hopefully there will be none. I would like to think there's going to be none. So we're going to send some people over and we're going to try and grab those advanced components as well. We're going to venture away from our lovely settlement. We're going to send some people out there. So yeah, we need to prepare for that as well. So there's quite a lot of things that we need to do. There's a lot of things we need to do. Number one, let's get this thing done. Let's build a copy. Let's stick an orbital trade beacon in the middle of there. That is marvellous. So now if we get that built, we'll be able to buy stuff from passing ships with the trade beacon with the money. So that's quite good. Also, we do need need somebody to have crafting. Where would crafting be? Crafting set as number 1. We want somebody set as crafting number 1. Colonel is set as crafting number 1. Marvellous. Because, yeah, these take quite a long time and we need components. So it'd be quite a good idea to have somebody doing permanent crafting. So that's quite useful as well. And now we need to look at getting on with preparing stuff for our little mission. So we want to get ourselves packaged survival meals. We only have 4 of them currently. Now, what I think we might want to do is, if we go to assign, and go to edit, no raw stuff, please. If we go into meals, yeah, don't eat the packaged survival meals, please. Don't eat that because that's bad. We don't want you to eat those. We want those to stay because, yeah, we want to take them on little sort of little joints out away from the base. So now we need to make ourselves a few of those. So I've written this down because, again, I can't remember anything. So we're going away for 6 days, and people have said you probably want, for that amount of travel time, because it's 3 days there and then 3 days back, you want to get 10 packaged survival meals per person. So we're going to need 30 of those things. We're going to need 30 of them. So yeah, we want to queue up a little order of those. So maybe we want to say, go into here, add a bill, cook packaged survival meal until we have, and we'll just push that up to 30. So I say, right, cook that, and that can be job number 1. Get that done, because this has got a finite sort of time on it. This quest thing is going to go away. Those are advanced components. Somebody else will go and have them. So we need to get this going. We need to send our people away. So we'll get that done. So that's good. Another thing we want to do is bedrolls, because we can put bedrolls down and our people can sleep on them, and I guess that's better for our people. Now, where are they going to be? Furniture, possibly? Bedrolls. There we go. So 40 cloth. Have we got lots of cloth? Yes, we have much cloth. So people have said, just put these down and then kind of deconstruct them, and they can just sit in storage for a bit. So how about, we've got a bit of space down here. We'll just put 3 of them down there. We're going to send 3 colonists, because that's what most people in the comments have said to do. So yeah, they said send 3 of them. You probably don't need many more than 3. So we're going to go and do that. That's good. So they can build those, deconstruct them. We can take them with us on our travels. Another thing we want to do is this bench just here. We want to make sure that this bench is important, because we want the gold to stay on this bench and not be taken to the Treasury. Okay. Right, this is all looking good. It's all looking good. We've got various things going on. Right, now let's move time on. Let's move time on a bit, see what happens. I am acutely aware that it is quite cold out. So if we're going to send our people out, they are going to be quite chilly. So yeah, we could do with getting these flak vests done. Are we telling you to make them? Make Flak Jacket. Yeah, so can you make another 2 of those? Could we make another couple of Flak Jackets? Also, somebody else pointed out, they said, oh, Kathy is forever making art, and she's not actually getting on with cleaning the base, because that's one of her other jobs. That is because we've basically got, right, make loads of art, please. Just make it until we've got a certain limit. So now we've got 10 small sculptures. We're not going to do that. 3 out of 10 of those. Maybe we'll bring that down to 5 large sculptures, and then a couple of grand sculptures as well. So yeah, there's a lot going on there. Kathy's now making a grand sculpture, but once those things are done, she will get back to, oh, what's that? Oh no, I thought it was going to be a raid. Okay, Jet, Prime Councillor of the Toto Dominion has sent us a message. Bandits based in nearby camp have been raiding their caravans. They want to give us an anti-grain warhead. It really doesn't like grains or pulses, and a psychic emanator. Okay, I don't really like the sound of all this. And yeah, guarded by 2 enemies. Okay, we'll think about it. We'll think about it, which means no. It means I'll just ignore it and hope it goes away. Right, how are we doing for the packaged meals? We've got 8 of them. It's looking good. Right, and here we go. So now what do we do with these? Just sort of reinstall out? Or do we deconstruct them, or what? How do we uninstall this so it can be moved, sold, or installed somewhere else. Okay, so just uninstall those 3 things. They can then go away. I assume then, yeah, they pack them away and stick them in storage. I'm going to guess. I'd like to see it happening, if I'm completely honest. Someone could come down and do this. That would be lovely. Because those things are in. There we go, look. So we've got 3 things. And yeah, they just pop them up into here. Into storage. There they are. I don't know where bedrolls in a wooden box, but okie doke. Right, you are. Okay, good. So that's one job done. And now I want to get lots of these packaged meals done. Why are we not making packaged meals? This is super important. Cook packaged survival meals. Don't make normal meals. That's bottom of your list. Hang on. Hang on. What do you need to make one of those? What do you need to make? Meat and plant. Ah, meat. We do not have any of the meat. We need to go hunting. Okay, what can we go and find? I mean, is there anything that's already dead? We normally do quite well out of finding already dead things. Let's go and have a look. The only thing is, what with it being winter and all, there's not going to be too much around. It might be a bit of a pain to go and get something. Okay. I can't see anything that is conveniently dead for us to go and get. So it might be that we have to go out and actually go out and kill it ourselves, which is terribly tedious. It doesn't look like there's a lot of wildlife around. We're going to go and kill a turkey. Go us, that's good. Can we kill anything else? Hares, rats, squirrels. We could do with killing something big. I think killing something big might be a good idea. How about a mega sloth? Do you get a lot of meat off a mega sloth? I mean, they sound big. 360 meat. Yeah. I think let's draft a few people and let's go and kill the mega sloth, shall we? So we'll draft, I don't know what you're doing, but whatever. You can come this way. We'll go over here. Oh, there's a bear. I mean, do we want to try and kill the bear? 194. Oh no, you'd get far less out of there. So we'll get who can go and hit it as well? Who's got the clubby thing? You. So we can go and bash it. Oh no, but we want to stay far away from a bear. We want to stay far away. Ash, can you come along? Kathy. Yeah, Kathy's got quite a good weapon, so Kathy can come along as well. I wouldn't mind a third person. Beryl, oh, you're digging. I don't want to drag you away. You're making a component. Do you know what? It's fine. You can go back and do that. So you lot come over here. I've drafted you lot. You're gonna go hunting. So you're gonna kill this thing up here. Which, I don't take pride in, but we're going to go and kill the thing. Oh, hang on a minute. Do we not need to... Can we not target that then? We're moving to it. Fire at Mega Sloth. Yes, let's do that. You, fire at... cannot hit target. Okay, you need to go a bit nearer, do you? Okay. Kathy, can you hit that thing? You can't hit it either. Okay. Marvellous. Oh, this is going swimmingly well. Okay. Right, let's put time as normal speed, shall we? Let's go nice and slow. Right, it's been hit. It's not taken very much damage. Right, you guys need to move forward a little tiny bit. So you shufty this way. There is a bear there. I mean, is the bear just not bothered by all these shenanigans going on? Right, run you guys up this way. Yeah, it doesn't really want to be hunted. Oh, no. Fire at Megasloth. Don't melee attack it. That would be bad. Right, you fire at it, and you all try and gun it down. Okay, so it's taking quite a few hits, to be fair. It's taken a few hits. Visitors. Oh, no. Is it going to run off the map? No. Hang on, who are our visitors? Group... From the Dominion of it in the colony, they have items to trade. Okay, good. I like doing trade stuff. Right, all of you come this way. Can I just select that? No, you just don't shoot at it enough. Okay, right, hang on. It is here. It is. I mean, look, it's very much right in front of your faces. You come this way, and we must be able to bump the thing off from here. Come on, we can all just shoot at this thing. Right in front of you all. Come on, more shooting. There we go. I mean, I don't feel good about it, but we need to do it. Okay, Mags, can you, oh, hang on a minute. Do we have to allow? Yes, allow that. Cannot process, never do. Hauling. Colonel, come on now. Yeah, haul the Mega Sloth, please. Absolutely. Go and haul that thing. Kathy's having a little snack. That's absolutely fine. So hopefully someone will get down here. And then we'll chop that up, have a load of meat, and then we can start getting on with making these packaged survival meals. That'll be very, very handy. Okay, Redwin has the inspired trade little thingamajigger. So let's get Redwin to go and have a chat with Trev. Hi, Trev. Let's go and have a chat with you and see what you guys have to trade. I mean, we have got quite a lot of money, and I am willing to spend a lot of money. So, yeah, what can we do? Now, can we get rid of a load of stuff? Okay, you don't want to trade these rubbish things. Are you sure you don't want a poor quality steel knife? I mean, come on now. Okay, let's have a look then. So we can get rid of lots of these. Oh, they do not have a lot of money. They do not have much money to trade. Okay, what can we get from them? Package survival meals, components. Okay, so we could buy some components from them. That's a good idea. Medicine, we can make our own, so we don't need that. Do you know what? We'll buy 3 packaged survival meals. Why not? We're hardly giving them anything anyway. Is that all you've got? So you've got... You guys are rubbish. You're the worst traders. So you've got yourself some packaged survival meals, some components, a bit of medicine, 2 medicine, and you've got 1 light leather button-down shirt. Is that all you guys have got? That is terrible. Okay, well, let's see if we can not offset that. So, like a poor revolver. We don't need a poor revolver, so we'll get rid of these poor things. A poor auto pistol, we'll get rid of that. A poor bolt-action rifle. We're not really making much money out of these. Yeah, okay, right, we'll just keep selling stuff until that evens out. Maybe we can fleece him of his 51 monies that he's got remaining. Well, there we go. I think that's about the best we're going to do. So we're going to get 15 silver off of this guy. But that's it. This has been the most unexciting trade that I think we've ever done. The only thing is, I did think, let's not use Redwind's inspired thing on this trade. But it expires in 18 hours anyway, so we might not get another chance to use it. So, yeah, so we'll buy all the survival meals off them. We'll buy the components. And then we'll just sell lots of terrible stuff. So poor quality weapons. We're going to sell the poor quality flak jacket as well. We might as well get rid of that. So yeah, okay, let's accept this then. And hooray for one of the most boring and slightly uninspiring trades that we've ever done. Okay, so somebody in the comments did say that we might need to make a new food restriction for the people that are going to go on this little jaunt out to pick up those components. And they said what you want to do is you want to make sure that they're eating the packaged survival meals and they're also eating this stuff here. So maybe they're eating berries or corn or potatoes or whatever. So they can graze as they go along. Now, of course, we could just put no raw stuff, please, and put packaged survival meals back in. But I kind of feel like we need to create a new restriction. And it'll be more or less the same as this, but we'll have packaged survival meals in there as well. So like a sort of an in-transit journey kind of thing. So how about we create a new one? Now, I don't think we can copy this, can we? We can't copy this restriction and then just change it and fiddle it around a little bit, which is a bit of a shame because that would be quite nice. If there is a way to do that, it doesn't seem immediately apparent here. I mean, can we go to manage food restrictions? No, okay, so you can't really do anything with it. So what we'll do is I'll set up a new one and we'll copy the stuff from no raw stuff, please. And it's pretty much going to be the same as that, but they can have the packaged survival meals because that's about the only real difference, I think. There we go. So I'm going to call it Going Travelling because they're going travelling. So I thought what we do is we allow them to eat packaged survival meals. That's a good thing. We also want them to eat simple meals just in case we have to. Just in case I forget to change their food sort of restriction thing when they arrive back. So they can at least eat something and they don't just starve to death. So we've got that in as well. And then they're allowed to eat no raw meat because that's a terrible idea. But they are allowed to eat raw agave fruit, which I don't know if we found any of those yet. Berries, corn and potatoes. I didn't think eating raw fungus was a very good idea. I thought that might cause a few medical problems. But rice, yes, you can eat raw rice. I mean, the thought of eating raw rice is just very unpleasant. But there we go. So that is the going travelling food restriction. So we don't need to do anything with that right now. But when we send our people away on their little trip, we will need to set them onto that food restriction so they can eat the packaged survival meals. Now, it'd be good if somebody could get on with making some of these meals. That would be grand if we could get on with that. There we go, look. There you go. It's going up to 9. It looks like it's going to creep up some more. A bulk goods trader. Okay, right. So visitors, they've gone, but a bulk goods trader is coming by. Okay, right. Who's the best at doing talking? Croc and Cunic are the best wordy people. So let's go over to here. Let's get, is that beacon in yet? Yes, it is. Let's get Croc to do it, shall we? So Croc, go over here and call Jerry Incorporated. I do like the name. So let's see if Jerry Incorporated has any decent stuff. And anything that's better than that last trader that we saw. Because they were terrible. They were really awful. Okay, right, animals. many animals, meat, and neutroamine components and advanced components. Okay, right. I'm willing to spend big here. I'm willing to spend big. Steel. I will take pretty much all of that steel as well. Yayo. I don't even know what that is. Oh, it's drug stuff. We don't want that. Okay, right. Let's go through here then. Now, the good thing is we've got lots of these sculptures. We can sell these sculptures to try and offset some of the financial damage. So let's go through and just see what we want to buy. I don't want to buy any more animals for the moment. That's absolutely fine. But yeah, we want to get some of this stuff. So maybe how much neutroamine stuff do we have? I can't quite. Does it not tell us somewhere? How much of that have we got? Because I thought we should have quite a bit of that. I would have thought. It was on one of the shelves. I thought we had a number telling us how much we've got there. But okay, maybe we can't. That's not in range. That's not in range. So we can't sell that stuff to him. So I can't see how much we've got. It's not in range of one of our orbital trade beacon thingamajiggers. Okay, right. That makes sense. Okay, right. Let's go through, make a little shopping list. Okay, I'm willing to spend relatively big with this because I think this could be quite useful. So this person here, what we're going to do is we're selling various bits and bobs. So we're going to sell little things. So I don't know, what are we selling to them? And like a plain leather parka and all that kind of stuff. All the statues are going to go as well because that brings in some money as well, which is all very welcome. So what we're going to get from them is we are going to get ourselves a massive pile of steel. We're going to get a huge amount of steel because we need loads of steel to make lots of things. So we've already got 606 steel. If we can bring in that steel, that will be very, very useful. We need steel to make components. So what we'll do is we'll bring in the cheaper steel. Rather than buying components, we'll just bring in the steel and then make our own components. So that's quite good. So that's what we'll do. So we'll start making our own components from that. So that's quite good. So that'll save us a bit of money in the long run. Another thing that I am willing to do, because we're only paying 188 monies at the moment, and we've got ourselves 3,000 almost silver. Let's get ourselves some plasteel. Now it's very expensive. So if we said we wanted to buy, they've got 507 of it, which I would love to buy. If we said, let's make us have, I don't know, minus 1,500 for plasteel, because I've been told that plasteel is very useful. So we want to make sure that we get a lot of this. People have said you want to get a lot of this. So that brings us down to minus 1,221. I think we could get a bit more. I think we could make sure that we've got a lot of this lovely stuff. Now, I don't kind of know what we need it for. I imagine we need it for spaceshipy components at the end. Do you know what? Let's get, I don't know, until we've got minus, what about that? Minus 175. Well, sorry, we get 175 units of plasteel, and it costs us about 2 grand for that, a massive load of steel, and whatever else it was we ordered. An advanced component as well, because why the heck not? We might as well. Does that mean that we can make a bionic leg? We might be able to make a bionic leg. That's very exciting. Okay, so there we go. I think that's what we'll do. So we're spending quite a lot of money, but we are getting an awful lot of stuff. So here we go. Let's accept this as probably people howls of derision going, no, don't do this. It's a terrible idea. Well, we've done it now. There we go. So many things are going to arrive. Many things. Oh, crikey, that is a lot of stuff. Right. Get that indoors, please. Let's get all that stuff indoors, particularly the component. We could bring that in. That'd be good. How are we looking for the packaged survival meals? Can we hurry up and make absolutely loads of these, please? Because this is priority number 1. This is absolute super important job. We need 30 of these in order for people to go out and grab the rest of those components. And I really want to get that done as soon as possible. Okay, the 30 packaged survival meals are done. So they are ready. I think we might need to actually send people away. How long have we got? How long do we have? We've got 5.7 days. So we need to get people there really quickly. So I think it is now time to send people away. So who do we want to send? I think Colonel is a good bet to send. Colonel is very good. I think maybe Kathy as well. So we've got 2 fighty people. She's got a pump shotgun. Colonel has whatever that is, a bolt action rifle. They seem like quite good things. And then I think possibly, who's the other medic person? Beryl. So let's send Colonel, Beryl and Kathy. Let's send those 3 away to go and do some adventuring. Oh, this terrifies me because I don't really know what I'm doing. Oh, no. Okay, right. Form a caravan. So we want to get ourselves, we want Kathy to go. So yes, we will send Kathy. We will send Colonel. And we will send Beryl. So those 3 can go. We have no days of food, of course. So now we need to get some items. We're not going to take an animal because people in the comments have said we're only picking up a small handful of components. We do not need to take an animal with us as well. That's just extra food and it's all a bit of a faff. Do you know what? Hang on a minute. Come out of this. No. Cancel this. Cancel. We need to, if we zoom in, if we're sending them away right now, we need to do this. We need to change this. I remembered a thing. So, right, Colonel, you're going travelling, as is Beryl. Beryl's going travelling, and Kathy is going travelling. Right, okay, it was Beryl, wasn't it? Let's just check. The other medic person is Beryl. Yeah, okay. So now they're on the going travelling restriction. So they can eat the packaged survival meals, which is good, because otherwise they all starve to death. But also they can graze on stuff as they go along. Okay, right. That's that done. Now we can come back over here. Item stash. So go here, form a caravan. Okay, so we go back to Colonel, Beryl, and Kathy. Okay, so we're sending a minstrel, a chef, and a grunt. Brilliant. Okay, now items. We want to send all of those. So 30 packaged survival meals, 7.3 days of food. Okay, so that's pretty good. I mean, how far are they going again? Can we see how long it's going to take? How long is it going to take to go there and back? I'm not entirely sure. Where's the distance thing? Okay, I don't know how long the trip is going to take, but there is a choose route button in the corner. So I guess I've not actually picked a route as of yet to tell me how long it is going to take. So once I choose that, I bet it'll give me more advice on how long our people are going to be wandering about. So what we've done is we've gone through and given them some stuff. So packaged survival meals, 30 of those. We've given them sort of 10 medicine, so 3 each and a spare possibly. Psychite tea. I thought they might want a cup of tea as they go on their travels. So yeah, because they're still on that sort of schedule thing, on that nice sort of tea schedule. So they can take all of that. We can just make some more of that. That's absolutely fine. And of course, the cloth bedrolls. I don't think we need to tell them to take anything else. They take the weapons that they've got with them, I am pretty sure. I'm fairly certain they take these weapons. So now I think we can go to choose a route. So pick a route and we want to go to here. So, okay, add 1 or more waypoints. Right mouse button, add waypoint. Okay, so do that, please. Yes. So total route time, 2.7 days. I assume then we return. We don't need to tell them to come back, do we? Do we need to do that? Do we need to add a new waypoint to come back, or do they just come back? Total route time, 4 days. Okay, it's quicker to come back than it is to go. Yeah, I assume they just come back without us having to tell them to come back. I don't know. Oh, now I don't know. If we tell them to go there, do they just stand there looking confused? Hang on, no. No, cancel that. Caravan will automatically travel to first waypoint. Oh no, they're doing the thing. Hang on, choose route. No, hang on, wait, no, there, that one. Do that. Go to that place and we'll go to the first waypoint, please. And then we'll see what we do there. We might just have to tell them to come back again. That's absolutely fine. I can cope with that. So yeah, okay. Choose a route. Let's accept this. So they've got all of their things. They've got all their belongings. They've got the bedrolls. They've got the tea. Very important. They've got medicine and they've got food. I don't think they need anything else. If they do, they're going to have to deal without because we've pressed accept. Your colonists will now gather the items and leave the area, and I am terrified. Oh no, I don't like it. I don't like them leaving. It's just all too scary. Okay, right, they're all going to go and grab some stuff. Oh, they're off already, are they? Crikey. Really? Have you got all that stuff already? You're carrying with you some beer. You've got beer and a simple meal. You're not carrying any of the things we need. Hang on a minute. Hang on, how are they going to carry all those 10 packaged survival meals? Where are they going to go? Like, has someone just got really, really big pockets or something? Yeah, they're heading off up here. Colonel must have big pockets then. Gear. Yeah, Colonel is carrying the lot. Don't let Colonel run off. Colonel's going without you. You two might want to get a wriggle on. Colonel has literally all of the stuff. Here we go. Yeah, Colonel's just impatiently waiting. Going, come on, get on with it. And they've gone. Colonel's Caravan, which sounds like a brilliant kind of, sort of an indie band. Like a sort of, maybe like a country music band. Colonel's Caravan has formed and is now travelling on the world map. Orders, approach item stash. And that trader has left comms range. Okay, that's fine. So can we see them? There they are. There they are. They're just there. Okay. I mean, it's going to take quite a long time for them to get there. I would like them to get there in this part. So I'm just going to run time on. Everything is ticking over quite nicely. We're getting stuff done. They're making components. We're getting stuff all sort of. We drag the stuff in. Yep. So we've got loads and loads of steel and stuff. We do have some fibrous mechanites. Oh, and it's ash. Of course it is. Okay. Wee hours will be on that. Do not worry. Ash will run over to here, I imagine, at some point soon. I mean, Ash isn't even that bothered. Ash is always ill. There you go. Look, Wee hours immediately on it, treating those fibrous mechanites. And Mags is having an inspiration. She's going to move faster for the next 8 days. Oh, brilliant. Okay, good job, Mags. Well done. Oh, that's quite nice. So Mags is just going to sort of run around the place. Every time I see one of those, I think, oh no, a terrible thing is going to happen. But no, it's all fine. Right, so let's just sort of leave time going. And we're doing some mining over here at the minute. Okay, this is good. We're mining. We're getting more resources. We're getting even more steel. We've got 1,152 steel at the moment. Mags is making some more components. 15 components. We've got 4 advanced components. Now, does that not mean that we are going to... Hang on, was it on here? To make a bionic leg. Once we've got 20 components, are we then going to make ourselves a bionic leg? Because it requires 15 plasteel and 4 advanced components. And we have 4 advanced components now. So I wonder if once another one of these is done, we're going to actually make a leg. And Kunik is going to be utterly delighted by this. Because at long last, Kunik might have a chance of not having to sort of hobble around on 2 peg legs. Okay, I see what people mean by the fact that this takes a long time. It takes a heck of a long time to make 1 component. Oh my goodness me. Perhaps in hindsight, we should have bought a few from that trader, but never mind. We've got a massive pile of steel to go forth and make some more. We do have 21 components. Oh, the psychic soothe is ending. Oh, that's a shame. Everyone's moods have been buffed by that. Well, I think it was all the ladies, wasn't it? All the ladies in the colony have had their moods boosted by the psychic soothe, but yes, alas, no longer. Never mind. How are they doing on here? They're what? Ooh, just under halfway there? Very exciting. Oh, I do like that. We've sent some people out into the world. It's a brave thing that we've done. I don't really like it. I like the fact that I kind of want to think that we could get everything done by just staying in our little base and it just being all peaceful and marvellous. Of course, that's not how it works, but I just like that to happen. Of course, we're going to have to venture out to do some bits and bobs. People have said that we should possibly start looking at one of these. Now, there's deep drilling. Yeah, so this thing here, we need a ground penetrating scanner to find the resources. So we're going to need to get ourselves... oh, hang on a minute. So you get deep drilling first and the ground penetrating scanner comes after it. So I think that is stuff that we can find here in our sort of area of the world on our map. That thing there, the long range scanner, which we need to get anyway to make starflight sensors, but the long range scanner scans the world map for resources, I believe. So I think that's how it works. So yeah, at some point we probably are going to have to go forth and get all these things. But yeah, we're going to start doing some deep drilling at some point. People in the comments have said, oh yes, you need to do deep drilling in order to find more resources that are hidden under the ground. Although, I mean, I'm tempted to just sort of maybe buy everything in. If we make enough statues and if we do enough clever stuff. Oh no. Oh, you two. You two stop it. For goodness sake. Right, what happened? What triggered this? Max called Hull an ibis. Okay, Max called Hull's mother a rabbit. Okay, and then Max called Hull an ibis. And that drove Hull into a rage and she began a fight. Okay, right, what has happened? You're bleeding, you've just got bruises, and you've also got bruises. Oh, and you're warm from alcohol. Hull has also been drinking a little bit. That'll stop soon enough. You'll stop, but there you go. You're no longer fighting. You'll go over to the hospital ward and you will feel suitably silly that you've had a little bit of a scrap there. I know, Hull is not going there. Hull is just wandering off to then have a cup of tea. Do you know what? Actually, I can completely understand that. That is absolutely fine. Have a lovely cup of tea first. Calm down. It'll be nice and calming. So have a little bit of a chill out. Nice cup of tea, relax, then go to the hospital and get treated by Wee Hours, who is probably going to tell you off for wasting medical supplies. Because, yeah, that's just very petty and childish, isn't it? So if you could just stop doing that, that would be nice. I've just had a bit of a scary thought. If something does happen to our settlement right now, we're going to be very much in trouble, or at any point while these three are away, but particularly right now. So we've got quite a few people that don't fight. So we ours, Croc and Redwin. I think Redwin is, where is it? Bio. Yeah, Redwin doesn't do violence either. So we've got what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we've got 7 people back at base. 3 of them don't fight, and 2 of them are currently injured in the hospital wing after fighting each other. So if something does happen, at the moment, we'd have 2 people that could go out and actually deal some damage. We've got Koenig, who's got 2 peg legs, so not the most mobile of people, and we would have Ash, who is okay, but Ash is also very ill, because Ash gets all the illnesses. Ash gets ill very, very easily. So, yeah, you've got fibrous mechanites, and who knows what else you've got coming for you as well, Ash, because you get ill at anything. So, yeah, that's a little bit worrying, isn't it? Hopefully, either these 2 can come back and get back to full health, so we've got an extra 2 people to fight, or just it leaves us alone. But do you know what? Now is the time that I'm expecting Rimworld to strike. I'm expecting Rimworld to chuck a raid at us now because we're down. We are down on defensive power. How are they looking over here? They're nearly there. They're nearly there. Okay, right. Move time on. I want them to arrive. I want them to arrive at the thing. Also, there is a dead ibex ram. We will absolutely go and have that. We will go and have that because it looks delicious. Oh, bother. A solar flare has begun. The intense radiation will shut down all electrical devices. It should pass in about a day. That's a little bit inconvenient. So all the heaters have gone off. So hopefully inside will retain some temperature. Yeah, the temperature inside is falling. We have struck compacted machinery. A little bit more of this. Okay, that's where some of those components must have come from. Okay, that's fine. Hull is back. But yeah, all of the power is off. So everything's going to get quite cold because we've got no heaters, which is a little bit unfortunate. This room will remain quite chilly. It's -2 degrees in here. So that's not so bad. So the food is still being cold. Oh, they've arrived. They've arrived. In 3 days, the caravan will automatically be reformed. You can reform the caravan now in the world screen. Okay, right. Hang on a minute. How do I look at this? Zoom in. It's a whole different bit of world. Okay, so here should be somewhere some components. I mean, I'll be jiggered if I can see them. Whereabouts? If you were some components, where would you hide yourself? Advanced components, show yourselves. They're going to be in here, aren't they? They're going to be in this room because this room is shrouded in mystery. So this is not the contents of this room. It's not an empty room. We can't see in because, look, it looks ever so hazy around there. So we're going to have to get our folks to wander down in. Now, they're all drafted, which is quite good. So come down this way. We'll come down here very, very quickly. Okay, now put it onto normal speed. Right, how do we do this then? Do we just walk through here? Is it going to be a trap? No, it just looks like a room with stuff in. Okay, so if we undraft you... Right, hang on a minute. Can we just say, all right, pick up the advanced components. Beryl, go and grab those. So Beryl, go and pick up all those things. Okay, so you've got them. That's what we came for. Do we now just send you home again? Okay, I think that's it. I think we can just go home again. Okay, it's a different sort of area though. Look, it looks a little up here. It looks a little bit sort of marshy. It's like marshland type stuff. But yeah, and I did notice there is a wolf down here as well. There is a wolf. I don't think we've seen wolves, have we? A timber wolf. I don't think we've seen those. So yeah, obviously we're in a different part of the world. There are going to be different animals around the place. However, I want you lot to come home, because now I'm a bit scared. So let's get you lot home again, shall we? So let's go here. Let's form a caravan of... oh, hang on a minute. How can we form a caravan when they're not there anymore? Okay, right, hang on. There must be a way to do this. Right, click there. Reform caravan. Okay, do that. So reform the caravan. Yes. Take all of your items, obviously, because that would be silly. We could... take some of these. Okay, is that going to affect our movement speed? 12.5 tiles a day. We've got 4.4 days of food. So could we say, let's take some, I don't know, granite chunks or slates. The slate? Oh, I don't think we have slate at our place, do we? I don't think we've got any slate before. Okay, what's slate like? It's -8 beauty. Oh, but so is limestone. Oh, okay. Yay. We make things out of the ugliest materials we can. Oh, because it's a chunk, isn't it? That's why. I mean, can we just take some of that? Oh, no, look at that. Oh, yeah, no. That's a terrible idea. Let's not do that. Let's just get back home. Let's get home. I do like the fact that one of them did bring a beer with them. That's good. And they found some berries on the way as well. And they've got 15 packaged survival meals left. So they've actually got a bit spare. So, okay, choose route. Okay, waypoint. Choose route. Ooh, you're going along this road on the way back, are you? Okay, 1.3 days. Choose that route. Accept. And now you're all coming back, which is excellent news. So, yeah, they're bringing all the stuff with them. So they're bringing all the components with them. Okay, this is good. Let's go back here. Let's zoom in. Let's see what's going on with the solar flare. It'd be nice if that could just, go away. And the solar flare has indeed gone away, which is lovely. Everything electrical springs back into life. So we've got heat in here again, which is marvellous. Wee Hours has got a go frenzy. So Wee Hours is going to move faster for 8 days as well. Okay. Oh no. What's happened? The batteries have exploded. Whereabouts? Jump to location. Okay. It set fire to the turret. Okay, well, let's put that out then and repair the turret and stuff. There we go. And just repair the sandbags and what have you. Put them back together. Oh, okay. That was a little bit less dramatic than I was sort of expecting it to be. We have lost all of the power in the batteries, which is unfortunate. We are losing battery power? Or are we able... Oh, it's very windy. It's very windy. The wind turbines are doing a sterling job of keeping power topped up. I want to get these people back. I want to get our folks back home. So let's just run time on. Again, everything is sort of going quite nicely. Let's run time on until people come home. I wouldn't mind getting a few of these things hunted. Whilst we're sort of sitting around not doing much, let's get some food in, shall we? Do we just get the easy stuff? Do we just go through and get stuff that's not going to attack? Or do we go through wild boars? Well, they must generate a bit of food. Let's go and grab all of those. Let's get all of those. All of the wild boars. Oh, there's a timber wolf. Have we seen a timber wolf? I don't think we've seen one of these before, have we, in our place? No, I don't think we have. However, we will have that raccoon. Delicious free meat. Just like, we should just call ourselves the roadkill settlement. If just anything that's dead that's lying around, we will go and have, thanks. They're the ones we've targeted. Okay, I don't think there's anything else dead at the moment. If there is, I wouldn't mind going to grab it. That's unfortunately dead, but a little bit bony, unfortunately. Okay, right, never mind. When they wake up, they can go and hunt those boars. And then, yeah, there's all sorts of stuff up here. There's loads of, what are those things? Ibex rams and Ibex does and stuff. We could go and stock up on a heck of a lot of meat. Oh my goodness me, are our people back? Are our adventurers home? The caravan has arrived at Penge's town. They are back. Look, everybody. They've come back and they're all alive. They're not all dead. This is a wondrous moment. This is an historic day. That's the first time that we've ventured away from this place. This place that we're so familiar with. We're so familiar with this map. We went to see another part of the world. And they've come back. And they're just sliding straight back in, are they? They're just getting straight back on with stuff. Are they not tired? I assume they put all of the meals back. Now, what we do need to do is, of course, we need to take off their going travelling and put them back onto no raw stuff, please. Because they don't need to eat the packaged survival meals anymore. Because they can eat sort of proper food again. They can eat simple meals once more. So there we go. So I imagine they've put all the stuff back. Yeah, there's 36 in there. So I guess they've chucked that stuff back. So that's very, very good. And we've got ourselves 9 advanced components. Oh, this is a wonderful thing. This is brilliant. And hang on. Have we made a bionic leg? Get the heck out of town. Where is the bionic leg? We can't have made a bionic leg, surely. What's that? Oh no, that's flak pants. That's good. I like flak pants. That's a useful thing. But yeah, have we made a bionic leg? Because there's stuff here. What's that? An unfinished component and an unfinished bionic leg. Oh, no, you're Ash. Where's Cunic? Cunic, it's not going to be too long until you can have legs again. Okay, right, this is very good. That is very good. And we finished advanced fabrication as well. So now we can make our own advanced components. Okay, let's just have a quick look, albeit very quickly, at what we need to do to make advanced components. What does that require? It requires 1 component, 20 steel, 10 plasteel. Oh, and a bit of gold. Oh, of course. Okay, so yeah, a bit of plasteel. Good job. We've got some of that in. And a bit of gold as well. Okay, we're okay for those right now. We've got ourselves 5 of those at the moment. So that's actually not too bad. What do we want to research next? I don't think we need to research any of this stuff down here anymore. I kind of think we've gone past this. Like a bow. We don't need to research bows and things. We're at this end of the thing now. So how about we get ourselves... Let's get deep drilling, shall we? We might need that at some point. But then I do like the idea of these. In fact, no, what about this? Precision rifling. We can make assault rifles. That sounds like quite a useful thing. And it's not actually that long to research. So let's do that, actually. Let's get this in. Let's get ourselves some proper weapons as well. If we can have everybody armed with assault rifles, that sounds great. So yeah, we will have that, please. And with that done, I think... Oh, animal starvation? What? No, not starving. Oh, there's no food. Why have we... hang on. have we stopped... No, in there. Hang on. Why have we stopped making kibble? Why have we stopped doing that? That's our top thing to do. Okay, right. Yeah, our animals are starving. Spikle is starving to death. We need to do something about that. Do you know what, though? We will do something about that next time out, because we're going to finish up for now. And again, Rimworld has left us largely untouched. Bit of an explosion with the power stuff over here. And yes, some wandering people. A fairly terrible kind of trader came by. They were a bit rubbish. The other trader, very, very good. Stocked up on loads of lovely stuff. Our caravan went out and came back, which I am amazed about. I'm absolutely amazed that they've come back. Just checking on this ambrosia stuff. 38% grown. I guess now it's spring. That might start growing again. But there we go. So yeah, we'll leave it for now. We'll come back. We'll sort out animal starvation. We'll try and figure out what the heck we can do with that. We're going to need to make some kibble or grow some hay or let them just eat the simple meals or whatever. I do not know. But we'll do something about that and we'll carry on. We will give Kunik, next time out, I think this is a special moment as well. We will give Kunik a bionic leg. And then hopefully we can craft another one and give Kunik 2 bionic legs. And then Kunik can just be brilliant. Kunik can just be a superhuman who can sprint around the place on her amazing bionic legs. So that will be very exciting as well. But we'll do all that next time out because we'll finish up for now. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, then please do leave a like. That would be very, very splendid indeed. And also, if you are not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here in Rimworld. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Run, Ted, run quicker, Ted. Oh, Ted is green. Oh dear. Timmy is looking very bad. Okay, there's still the same amount of water. I'm guessing we didn't get robbed. We got robbed. In no way is this going to break the radio, Ted. And you've broken the radio, Ted.